Mr. Eck, you're facing some pretty serious charges. Anything you want to say?
Yeah, I made a big mistake.
We're hearing some very straightforward talk from the suspect accused of trying to kill 2 sheriff's deputies. Good evening to you. Matthew Eck faced arraignment today on 2 counts of attempted murder.
He's accused of shooting at deputies and holding police at bay for more than 12 hours. The dramatic standoff finally came to an end yesterday morning in the town of Concord. Today, Eck says he was mixing moonshine and medicine that night. He spoke directly with News 4's Ed Dranch.
Shackled at the waist and ankles, charged with the attempted murder of 2 Erie County deputies, 48-year-old Matthew Eck walked into town of Concord court with his head down and a lot on his mind. Mr. Eck, you're facing some pretty serious charges. Anything you want to say?
Yeah, I made a big mistake. Don't mix alcohol, medicine, and drugs, or guns.
Eck's family was inside the courtroom when he pleaded not guilty to the charges. At one point, he mouthed, "I love you," to his wife. Do you want to say you're sorry?
I am very sorry. I ruined my whole life. My family's too. I'm not proud of anything.
Police say Eck fired 60 shots Sunday night, 25 of which were aimed at deputies on the scene. Defense attorney Frank Latempio III says this is a serious case.
It's an attempted murder of a police officer. I mean, that doesn't get much tougher than that.
Eck says he never intended to hurt anyone during the standoff outside his home on Brown Hill Road. Assistant District Attorney James Barnese says with these charges, Eck faces a life sentence in prison if he's convicted.
It reminds everyone what a dangerous job it is to be a police officer, and that by the grace of God, they weren't killed.
Matthew Eck, the man who was holed up in his house for more than 12 hours, was walked out of the courtroom by the same agency he shot at. What do you think the future holds now?
Not much.
Inside the courtroom, you could tell Matthew Eck was nervous. His legs were shaking and he was shackled at the ankles. You could hear the chains clinking with each bounce of the leg. The judge calls this an unfortunate situation. It'll now go before an Erie County grand jury, and he is still being held tonight without bail. In the town of Concord, Ed Dranch, News 4.